Good morning everyone. Welcome to my first video. Welcome especially to those students under mathematics in the modern world, discrete mathematics, and other areas wherein subject na ko, no? This is my first video since I promised to you last time nga you just have to comment as to unsa nga subject or lesson ang inyuhang murag nalisdan mo or naglisod gid mo. Then after which, ako siyang i-gaman ako video or mag-live ko. But I decided not to deal with the live video. It's because dili pa kay ko confident. So, muning ga video ras ako o ginani. But as I said, I promised to you to give you an explanation as to the subject nga murag nagkalisod mo or specific lesson dito nga nagkalisod mo. Then I told you to comment it on our group chat or have a PM or personal message. Then somebody or one of the student commented or texted he wanted to magpa-discuss siya or nag-research siya about sets and under of which is the Cartesian product also. Pero unahon sa nato discuss ang sets, then after which I'll give you the idea also of the Cartesian product. So this is my one way of helping you guys, helping you mga manghod. It's because we cannot deal with the face-to-face as of this moment. Okay, so let me begin with our first lesson, our first topic, which is all about sets. And sa ibit alipod niya nga lesson is relation and functions, but I'll focus more of the set. Right, so here we go now. We begin tackling your sets. So generally, your sets was introduced to us by a German mathematician named George Cantor, or G. Cantor. He had defined your set as a collection of definite and distinguishable objects selected by the means of certain rules or description. So in other words, it's a collection of objects. Generally, it could be numbers, letters. It's a type of collection, and as long as this collection, it should be distinguishable or well defined. So that's the very basic definition of your set. We also have here that a set is an ordered collection of different elements. In other words, in the context of your set, the listing of your elements does not necessarily kuan gid siya kanang imo siyang i-arrange, The arrangement of your elements here wala siya ga matter in the context of your set. So pwede ra magbaylo as long as they're inside your brace nga gitawag nato og amoy gigamit nato nga symbol sa atoang set. Then we also have here some example of your set. A set of all positive integers. Okay, so we could have beginning with 1, 2, 3, positive 4, positive 5, so on and so forth. Then we also have a set of all the planets in the solar system, a set of all the states in India, a set of all the lowercase letters of the alphabet. So those are just some examples. And there are two ways how to represent your sets. Okay, the first one is using your roster or your tabular form, and the second one is your set builder notation. The roster method is actually other books make use of this as a listing method as the other term. So these are just the two, the roster form and your set builder notation. The set is represented by listing all the elements comprising it. The elements are enclosed within the brace and separated by commas. So this is how you write your set with the use of your roster method. Example, set of vowels in English alphabet. So your vowels in the English alphabet, that's A, E, I, O, U. So if this is your set A, then this is now your set of vowels in the English alphabet, the A, E, I, O, U. So as you can see, it is being enclosed with a brace. So you have to remember that once you represent set, isulod yun siya og brace. So in And the other way po, no, mapag-explain yun, pinakasayo na yun sa rooster method is, imo na yun siyang gisulat binagsa. Example number 2, set of odd numbers less than 10. So what are the odd numbers less than 10? So you have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So suppose this is your set B. So gibinagsa gid nimo siya og sulat. So mo na siya ang rooster method. Unlike with your set builder notation, mo na siya ang mahitabo. The set is defined by specifying a property that elements of the set have in common. The set is described as A is equal to the set of X such that P of X. Example para mas masabtan gid nato. The set A, E, I, O, U is written as A is equal to the set of X. Okay, here it is. X. Again, A is equal to the set of X such that X is a vowel in the English alphabet. Another example, katong imuhang numbers ganiyang 13579 sa rooster method. Pag abot sa set builder notation, your 13579 now will be written as B is equal to the set of X such that X is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. And your X should not be divisible by 2 and not equal to 0. In other words, you're talking of odd numbers less than 10. So those are the two representations of your sets. Again, we have the rooster method and we also have your set builder notation. Now, let's go to some important sets because others are using symbols. So you have to be careful also, or I mean, you have to be familiar also what are the symbols. Kaya at least sayo na lang nimo pagsabot kay dili magutanan mo gamit ani nga sulat na uban nga symbol na lang ang gamiton. Example, your n is the set of all natural numbers. So that's the symbol. Okay? Your natural numbers, if you could still remember, these are numbers beginning with 1. Because other term for your natural numbers is counting number. So 1, sugod gud tag 1, mag-ihap ta, sugod gud tag 1 sa, dili gud ta mag-ihap, sugod tag 0. So we begin counting by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. That this is your natural numbers. Then we also have this one, the symbol. Pag makakita ka ni nga symbol, Z, this is the set of all integers. And you have to take note, kung naka-remember pa mo sa inyong subjects before, no, sa high school o sa grade 7 ninyo, kanang inyong integers that could be positive and that could be negative. Okay? The left side of your 0, these are your negative integers. And the right side of your 0, these are your positive integers. So we have negative 1, negative 2, so on. This is your negative integers. This one is your positive integers. Then, ug makakita mo ani nga symbol, Z, raised nga na siya plus sa babaw. This is the set of all positive integers. Positive integers. So, ug minus po ning nabutang diri or negative, that means also negative integers. Then, we also have your Q, the set of all rational numbers. Your R, the set of real numbers. Then the set of whole. Okay, so this time we continue to the types of sets. So sets can be classified into many types, some of which are finite, infinite, subset, universal, proper, singleton set, and many other more. And let's first discuss finite set. Basa ko na finite, ingon akong English teacher. Dili ko na finite. But anyway, I'm not so very particular with the pronunciation. So let's begin. A set which contains a definite number of elements, mo na gitawag nimo og finite set. Definite number. Example, set S. So your set S is equal to the set of X such that X is an element of natural numbers, because if you could still remember a while ago, your n here, this is your natural numbers. And X, by the way, if this is the case, nga double gani ang iyahang inequality symbol, you begin reading at the center ka. So diri ka, X is less than 70 but greater than 50. So again, X is X such that X is an element of natural numbers and X is less than 70 but greater than 50. So that's how we read it. So this is an example of your finite set. By the way, if you could still remember, unsa ni siyang klase sa representation sa imuhang set? Is this roster method or your set builder notation? Correct. This is for your set builder notation. Kay ginana man niya pag porma. Kung imuha ni siyang himuon nga roster method, you are going to represent this one using your roster method. So unsa may mga numero nga less than 70 pero greater than 50. So mahimo siya listahon nimo binag sa 51, 52, 53, abot ka og 69. So na siya gukan sa 51 niundang siya sa 69. So that's a finite set. There is that definite number of elements. Now we go to the infinite set. Your infinite set, this is a kind of set which contains infinite number of elements. Example, set S nimo is equal to the set of X such that X is an element of natural numbers and X, this one, is greater than 10. So this is written in set builder notation. If we're going to write this one with a roster method, so sa may mga numbers nga greater than 10. So ang imong set is 11, 12, 13, so on and so forth. You're actually using, para dili ka task imong sulaton, we're just to use your ellipsis. Then you will have it as padayon na siya. So that is an infinite set. No, walay katapusan mangguna siya, no? So that's the difference between your finite set and your infinite set. Then we also have your subset. Your subset, it is a set X is a subset of set Y written as this one. This is the symbol for your subset. Kene. So you have to take note of that. That's the symbol for your subset. Okay? If every element of X is an element of set Y, example, ako ni binisayon ha. Kani siya kuno, si set X kuno nimo, subset siya ni set Y kung ang elemento ni X naapod sa elemento ni Y is an element of Y. Example, X is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and your set Y is equal to 1, 2. Here, set Y is a subset of X as all the elements of set Y is in set X. Hence, we can write Y is a subset of X. So, sa binasaya yung pinulungan, kanang subset, kung kana nga elemento naa ato niya, kan ikaw, subset kaniya. So, mo ni siya nahitabo. Kung imong lantawon si Y, ang iyang elemento, 1, 2. Ang 1, 2, makita diri ni X, 1, 2, naman ni dinhi. So meaning, kani si Y, subset siya ni X. Kung imo na siyang isulat, this will be the representation. And then we read this one as Y is a subset of your X. Okay? Okay, so this time we proceed to your proper subset. The term proper subset can be defined as a subset of but not equal to. This is example, a set X is a proper subset of set Y written as this one. Okay? So we read this one as X is a subset of proper subset of Y if every element of X is an element of set Y and the elements nga naa dito sa imong X mas jutay siya less than sa element sa imuhang Y. So that's what we call it proper subset. To further understand, we have here an example. X nimo ang iyang elemento 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Idikuan na ni siya, kanina doble na ni siya sulat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ang imong Y is ang iyang elemento 1, 2. Kung imong lantawon, Y is actually a subset of this one. Kaya ang imong 1, 2, makita man diri sa imong X 1, 2, na makadiri 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meaning, your Y is a subset of your X, but your Y is also a proper subset. A proper subset of your X, it is because mas jutay ni siya diri kaysa imong elemento diri. Muna gitawag na to proper subset. A subset of but not equal to. Okay? Now we proceed with your universal set. Your universal set, it is a collection of all elements in a particular context or application. All the sets in that context or application are essentially subsets of these universal set. Your universal sets are represented as U, kani. This is the symbol for your universal set. Example, we may define U as the subset of all animals on Earth. In this case, your U, mo na siya gitawag ni mo universal set. In this case, that's animals on Earth. In this case, if you will have set of all mammals, your set of all mammals can be considered now as a subset of your universal set. If we also have here, set of all fishes, kaning set of all fishes, di ba kanang ang imong universal U is animals on Earth man. So meaning, fishes, that is a subset of your universal set. Then we also have set of all insects, that's another example. So on and so forth. So muna siya universal set. Generally, sa binisaya na itong pinulungan, marami siya katibukan ni mga set. Okay? Then, we also have your empty set or your null set. So empty, null, sa'yo na kayo no, y unod. So an empty set contains no elements. It is denoted by this symbol. Or, naiuban, gagamit sila, braces lang, braces, pero wala dyan po'y unod, pwede ragyapon na siya. As the number of elements in an empty set is finite, empty set is a finite set. The cardinality of empty set or null set is 0. So that's the cardinality, the number of elements man ang cardinality, if you could still remember, as discussed a while ago. So meaning, ang cardinality sa imong empty set or null set is 0. Example, set S is equal to the set of X such that X is an element of natural numbers and your X is greater than 7 but less than 8. So naa ba kay numero nga greater than 7, natural number nga greater sa 7 pero less than 8. No, natural number man, counting number. So wala kay mas taas sa 7 ya mas ubos sa 8, ya natural number wala. So that is null set, your empty set. Okay? Then we also have your singleton set or your unit set. Okay? For your empty singleton set or unit set, it is a kind of set that contains only one element. Single good lamang, no? Kung nagutaning single, murag na ana nagutaning single no binagsa. A singleton set is denoted by this one, kani nga symbol. Okay? So example, set S is equal to the set of X such that X is an element of natural numbers and X is greater than 7 but less than 9. So ang answer niya is kung sa may natural number nga greater than 7 less than 9. So 8. So muna imong element 8. So pila ka buk element? Usara. That's your set S. So meaning we call it singleton or unit set. Okay? Then we also have your equal set. Of course, we understand already what is equal set. So for example, A here, it's your A is 1, 2, 6. The elements of your B, 6, 1, 2. As you can see, although the arrangement is not the same, no, gauna nig 1 kani gauna og 6, pero imong lantawon pareha ra sila elements. So if that is the case, we call it equal set, meaning your set A and your set B are equal sets. Okay? Then for your equivalent set, if the cardinalities of two sets are the same, then they are equivalent sets. In other words, ug pareha sila kabuok og elemento, pila kabuok ha, meaning we're talking of the cardinality here, not the elements but the number of elements. For example, kani siya equivalent set ni sila, it is because ang imong set A 1, 2, 6, ang imong B 16, 17, 22, pero cardinality ani niya is 3. Cardinality ani niya 3. So meaning they are equivalent sets. Dili siya equal set. Ang equal set kato siyang same elements, yun. Ang equivalent sets parehas lang cardinality. Then we also have the overlapping sets. Two sets that have at least common element, one common element, are called overlapping sets. Nay usa kuno nga common nga elemento, at least one, gitawag nato na siya og overlapping set. Example niya para dali nimong masabtan. We have here A 1, 2, 6, your B 6, 12, 42. Na sila common, which is the element 6. So si 6 ilang common, then we call it overlapping sets. Mao na siya ato ang pag-describe or pag-discuss or pag-define sa atong overlapping set. Then we also have disjoint sets. Two sets A and B are called disjoint sets if they do not have even one element in common. Therefore, disjoint sets have the following properties. This one. Pasabot lang yun ani niya is wala parehas nila. Okay? Okay? Pag you'll have the intersection, the cardinality, wala. Null set ang guwa. Dumano siya. Example, let A 1, 2, 6, imong B 7, 9, 14. So wala gyud common gud nila, no? So meaning that is the sets are disjoint sets. Mo na siya, disjoint sets. Then we also have here Venn diagrams. Your Venn diagrams, this is also another way of representing your sets, but instead of writing, instead of notation, you are doing it in a diagram, just like what you have seen on the screen. And this concept was introduced to us by John Venn in the year 1880. That was the year when he invented this one. Your Venn diagram is generally, it is a schematic diagram that shows all possible logical relations between different mathematical sets. Then ako na siyang dungagan using your figures, mathematical figures or shapes. Common, like we have circle. Ang common mga ginagamit is circle, but we could also make use other geometric figures like your triangle, square, mga sa panang other geometric figures tipo din ha, no? Pero ang pinaka-common niya, marag limpyo pugong lantawon is kani siya nga circle. So mo na siyang may common nga gamit nga figure. Then we also have your set operations nga gigamitan niya og diagram. Ang atong set operations, no, naatay pila ni kabok. We have union, intersection, difference, complement of a set, and your Cartesian product. Mo na siya ato ang mga operations sa set. The first, let us discuss union. The union of sets A and B denoted by this symbol. Again, the union of sets A and B, mo na siya imuhang symbol, is the set of elements which are in A, in B, or in both A and B. Hence, A union B is equal to the set of X such that X is an element of A or X is an element of B. Sa kanabitang sa binisaya ra gyud nga pinulungan kanang set union ninyo or union of your sets, kabantay mong mag-reunion, mag-ipon mamutanan sa. So nakay duha ka set. Okay, you talk about union as the operation, mao na i-add ipuna la na sila tanan, mao na imong union. Example, si A nimo, set A 10, 11, 12, 13. Si set B nimo 13, 14, 15. Magisgot kag A union B, then mao ra ni siya tingubon ra nimo tanan. Ang naa ni A ug naa ni B, mo na imong A union B. So we'll have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, the common elements. Of course, only once. So as again, like for example, review, aning balikan ako itong prasganiya, in the context of sets, og 13 ni siya, napod siya 13 diri, you don't have to write the double, idublihon po nimo ning 13, because in the context of set, kana siya nga elemento, bisag nagdubli pa na siya, maura gud na siya, usara na siya ng elemento. Okay? So, this is now the representation of your set using your Venn diagram. So, we have here the union of the two sets. Kung Venn diagram ang ipangayo sa imuha. Then, we also have set intersection. Okay? The intersection of sets A and B, this is your symbol. So you have to take note, no? Union ganiha ang buka ato sa ibabaw, kining sa intersection ang buka ani sa ilalom, may bantayi. So it is the set of elements which are in both A and B. Hence, if you will have A intersection B, X, such that X, again A intersection B is equal to the set of X such that X is an element of A and X is an element of B. Naa ni A nga naa po ni B and ang iyang gigamit. So, example, if you have set A is equal to 11, 12, 13 and your set B is 13, 14, 15, as you can see, there is a common element which is 13. So, your A intersection B is 13, the element 13. Meaning, ang intersection, usbuna ko, naa niya, nga naapod aning usa nga set mo na ilahang intersection. So if this is your then this is your B, then you will have the Venn diagram representation, then you will write here your 13 diri sa tunga as your point of ang intersection la common nila nga element. So that is your set intersection. Then we also have set difference. The set difference of sets A and B, denoted by this one, kini, is the set of elements which are only in A but not in B. Naa ni A pero wala ni B. Example, we read the notation. The set difference of sets A and B is equal to the set of X such that X is an element of A and X is not an element of B. Okay? Kaya not na siya, meaning this is the symbol for your element di ay, no? Then kung naay siya ka nang murag slash siya, that means kani for example ani, that means not element. Example, set A is equal to 10, 11, 12, 13. Your B, 13, 14, 15. Then A minus B is equal to 10, 11, 12. Naa ni A, wala na gi-appeal si 13. Kaya si 13, naa man ni A. So, ang imong difference ra sa A ug B is 10, 11, 12. Mo na set difference. Naa diri nga wala niya diri. Okay? So, mo na siya. Kaning 13, kay naman niya diri. So, wala na siya gi-appeal. 10, 11, 12 na lang. Then, the B minus A, if you love the B minus A, that is 14, 15. Here, we can see that the difference of your A and B is not equal to the difference of your B and A. Dili siya. So, this is the Venn diagram representation. Then, we also have the complement of your set. The complement of a set A, denoted by this symbol, kani, na A prime, or murag na gamay kuhits babaw, is the set of elements which are not in set A. Hence, complement of your A is equal to the set of X such that X is not an element of A. Example, more specifically, complement of your set A is equal to the difference of your universal set and your set A, where U is a universal set which contains all subjects. Example ani niya is kanang wala man siya gibutan diri nga example, no? Complement example. Example ni siya, universal set nimo, natural numbers from 1 to 10. Dayon ang imuhang A is 1 2 3 4 5. So ang imong complement sa imong 6A, sa imong set A, 6 7 8 9 10. Mo na siya complement. Naa sa universal set nga wala sa A. So magkuha kang A complement, mo na siya A complement. Okay? Then this is the representation using your Venn diagram. Then we also have your Cartesian product. Okay? The Cartesian product of n of sets A1, A2 and denoted as A sub 1 cross A2, okay, times AN can be defined as all possible ordered pairs, this one. Ang pasabot ra gyud aning Cartesian product, if you will have these two sets, example, set A and B, then your set A is equal to AB, then your set B is 1, 2. So, Cartesian product written as this one, A cross B, or kani siya nga symbol. So, ang mahitabo, A man kauna, so A nimo is AB. So, you'll have A1, A2, then B1, B2. Imo na ni siyang i-partner niya, kanipod i-partner nimo dire, then kanipod siya i-partner po nimo, then i-partner po nimo dire, mo na siya Cartesian product para sayo nimong masabtan. Ug gibali niya B cross A ka, susugod ka sa dire nga B. B may imong una, so B po ka mag-una dire. So we'll have 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. So that's your Cartesian product. Okay? So I guess we also have here the last one, the power set. The power set of a set S is the set of all subsets of S, including the empty set. The cardinality of a power of a set S of cardinality n is 2n. Power set is denoted as P of S, this one. Mo ni siya ato ang power set. Okay? Alright, so thank you very much for watching the video presentation, and I just hope that you learn many things from that. And I hope nga katong mga nagproblema, naglisod ato nga topic sets, na enlightened na mo, no? Bisag gamay lang good, no? Basta kay hopefully lang yun na radyo may nakuha ato, na bisag dili mo siguro na ang problema ato naglibog kag samot sa sa katong mga panahon ikaw lang naglibog ko ka nasamot na inoong nagdungagan ako, no? But I just hope na it's the other way around, that you learn from it. And I understand nga, especially katong mga students na ako, no, do not worry, kay kabalog ko nga most of you hate the subject mathematics, na, but I suggest, from the bottom of my heart, nga if bisag dili ka ganahan sa subject, as I always said, you don't have a choice, no, but to deal with the subject, because wherever you go, whenever it is, no, math will always be there. Okay, mauguna marag ako ba usahay, charot lang. Okay, so again, daghang kayong salamat, and kung di ay, no, feel free to give some comments, some suggestions for the improvement of my presentation. Paano guning ako, inato ng guning ako, no, para dali lagi kayo masabtan ninyo. So thank you very much, no, students under mathematics in the modern world, discrete mathematics, and other areas. Thank you so much. God bless.